Hi fellow students, I'm Kayla and I'm a third year marketing and advertising student at QUT. This video tells the story of my internship with Digital Glare. I hope it can be useful for future students considering an internship. Digital Glare is a full-service digital marketing agency which specialises in web design, email marketing, search engine optimization, and social media campaigns. Digital Glare also has teams in Singapore and Sri Lanka who specialise in SEO, SEM, and web design. It was really important to me to complete an internship as part of my degree. So many marketing roles ask for experience. I believe that an internship is the best way to show that you're passionate about the industry and that you can apply the knowledge and skills that you've learned throughout your degree in a real-world business context. At the start, I set myself a broad learning goal for my time at Digital Glare, which was to put into practice what I have learned through my studies at QUT and understand how it is implemented in a real agency, and to observe and understand the various skills and roles in an agency to determine which role I would enjoy and which would suit me most. Throughout the 3 months, I had the opportunity to learn a variety of activities. My main responsibility was that I took over social media for 2 clients and used Hootsuite to schedule Instagram and Facebook posts. For these clients, I was able to apply a lot of what I had learned in my digital portfolio unit. For example, what post times and hashtags would be the best to achieve the most engagement. I reviewed this on several occasions and changed the times that the posts were scheduled. A handy hint that I never knew about and had to learn the hard way. If you put more than 30 hashtags on a scheduled Instagram post, it won't work. And you won't realise until it simply doesn't go up that it didn't work. So always count your hashtags. At the beginning, I was slow in deciding what I would write and what photos I should use. And so I set myself a goal to be as fast as Emily by the end of the internship, and I did achieve this. I also got to use Photoshop to adjust the photos and add watermarks and crop. I'd used Photoshop in my visual communication unit at the start of 2016, but I found it really difficult, and so it was great to be able to practice with one-on-one guidance when I got stuck. I attended a lot of client meetings and was involved in developing digital strategies appropriate to each client. In my digital portfolio unit, I did a huge digital strategy for Escape Travel. And so when we had a travel agent client, I felt really well equipped to suggest ways we could reach his target market. It was exciting to feel like I was really contributing to the ideas. Something that I found challenging and different was that at uni, when you develop a strategy, you're given a reasonable budget to work with. Sometimes it's huge and sometimes it's smaller, but it's always enough to make some strong suggestions. Most of the clients at Digital Glare had tiny budgets, and so despite us having amazing ideas that would really help them, we couldn't afford to implement them. For the clients that I was focusing on, we were doing really simple social media, some blog posts, and the occasional Facebook ad. So I learned a lot of ways to help clients on a budget. Something we suggested to help many clients was the value of implementing a blog that is optimized for search. Blogs could help them achieve better search rankings without a huge deal of cost, and also build credibility for the brand. I helped to write and edit blog posts for various clients using WordPress, and also wrote content for websites and emails. I used a program called SEO Yoast to analyse how effective each blog post that I had written would be. Email marketing is something that Digital Glare specialises in, and a lot of the clients send weekly or monthly emails. This was something that I hadn't really learned much about at uni. I was involved in constructing email marketing templates and newsletters through MailChimp and Vision 6, and learned about managing CRM lists. I didn't know about the intricacies and automation behind a simple email. There are also legalities that I learned about regarding having permission to email people, and that they must be able to unsubscribe. We used Skype to communicate with international team members in Singapore and Sri Lanka in order to achieve tasks requiring numerous skill sets. For example, when developing an email template, the template layout and content was designed by us and then sent to a specialist team member in Singapore who finalised the design and optimised the email for various browsers. This meant having great attention to detail when communicating what is required, especially across language barriers. Emily arranged a Skype meeting for me with one of our Sri Lankan colleagues, Zaki, who specialises in SEO and SEM. This was a really great opportunity to learn. Zaki explained how to use AdWords and how the words in websites directly relate to search results. This tied into what Emily had taught me about blog writing and with what I had learned in my digital portfolio unit. Something that was different to at uni was that in every marketing assignment I've worked on, one of the first things established is who we are targeting with the campaign. I assumed that a client would have an idea of who their product is targeted at, however many clients don't. And often being small clients with a limited marketing budget, it can be hard to research the idea target market as much as what you would for an assignment. So sometimes you just have to have an educated guess rather than actually finding the facts. Some key things I learned. Number 1, there's always time for donuts. Number 2, fake it until you make it. You might need to think on the spot and be able to speak with confidence even if you aren't feeling it. So that's a huge skill. Number 3, sometimes you have a client who is selling a product that's, let's face it, dead boring. One of my clients was a bin cleaning business. I was asked to write several social media posts a week and a few blogs about cleaning bins. I thought, oh my god, what can I even write about cleaning bins? Making something mundane into something that people might actually read is our job as marketers. Once I really thought about it, I found plenty of things to share that people might find interesting or funny. BuzzSumo is an amazing resource that gives insight into what content is performing well for any particular topic. Number 4, when looking for an internship, be persistent and don't be afraid to approach companies that you want to work for through LinkedIn. I sent out lots of messages and I got lots of replies. People are generally really nice, and if they see that you're eager, they'll want to help you. Something that I realised is that companies who have never had an intern before often don't know that we're insured by the uni, so make sure you let them know, as that is often the biggest concern or reluctance that they have. So in the future, I think I would like to work for a larger agency and with clients who have bigger budgets, or perhaps an agency that also uses traditional marketing, or maybe even a single brand so that I can deeply focus on developing and maintaining a multifaceted long-term strategy. If you have the opportunity to do an internship, I highly recommend that you do. My internship with Digital Glare has definitely opened several doors for me. I've been offered some freelance marketing work to do from home, and I've made some fantastic contacts along the way that will be incredibly valuable for my career. Thanks for watching.